My goal is to enhance the quality of life of everyone traveling the end-of-life journey. To do that, people need to be willing to talk about the subject. Death is a complex and universal aspect of the human experience, often viewed from various perspectives based on cultural, religious, philosophical, and personal beliefs.
My promise is for each individual traveler of the end-of-life road to come to their end, never having had to sacrifice who they are and what they desire for themselves and their journey.
Our ultimate goal, after all, is not a good death, but a good life to the very end. You may not control life's circumstances, but getting to be the author of your life means getting to control what you do with them.
Death, the ultimate freedom. Who knows what's on the other side?
What do they understand their prognosis to be? What are their concerns about? What lies ahead? What kinds of trade-offs are they willing to make? How do they want to spend their time if their health worsens? Who do they want to make decisions if they can't?
In 2001, Dr. Bill Thomas had a radical idea. Instead of institutions, people should live in real homes. Robert Wood Johnson Foundation agreed. The Greenhouse Project was born.
Let my life be true, let my death be free. Who knows what's on the other side? We cannot change the outcome, but we can affect the journey.
To care for those who once cared for us is one of the highest honors. We cannot change the outcome, but we can affect the journey.
What's wrong with death, sir? What are we so mortally afraid of? Why can't we treat death with a certain amount of humanity and dignity, and decency, and God forbid, maybe even humor? Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If we're going to fight a disease, let's fight one of the most terrible diseases of all, indifference.
The concept of a graceful death is often associated with the idea of facing the end of one's life with acceptance, dignity, and a sense of peace. While the phrase itself may have different interpretations for individuals, the essence revolves around approaching death in a manner that aligns with one's values, beliefs, and personal preferences. Here are a few considerations related to the idea of a graceful death: quality of life, end-of-life planning, emotional and spiritual well-being, personal values and beliefs, communication, legacy and closure, dignity and autonomy. Ultimately, the concept of a graceful death is deeply personal, and individuals may define it in various ways based on their unique perspectives and experiences. Open communication, thoughtful planning, and a focus on holistic well-being contribute to creating an environment. Grace is a combination of understanding, forgiveness, and peace.
Death is the last thing that you do in your life. Should you not be granted the dignity of a graceful death?